Hello!
Hello!
We're the Small Potatoes, and today we're talking about Companion.
Came out this year.
Yes, January of this year, 2025. Now, before we start talking about it, I just want to read the definition for companion, which is a companion is one who serves as a friend or partner in something, whether it's travel or dinner or card playing. Your companion is the one who does it with you.
I like how the definition itself has serves, not accompanies
or partnerships.
Yeah,
or anything like that.
it says serves.
You know, Companion is one of those movies that it's sort of really hard to describe the genre of.
I feel like it's like sci-fi comedy horror.
It's kind of all over the place, but yeah, I would say it's like a sci-fi thriller, dark comedy.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Of sorts.
It kind of reminds me of Hide and Seek.
Hide and Seek. Yeah, it's a weird movie, but we really enjoyed it. It's one of those first time watch kind of movies, though.
Yeah.
You know? I would say this movie definitely suffered at its trailer. The trailer definitely revealed too much.
Yeah, I feel like had the trailer not talked about the twist of the movie, then it would have probably been more like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, which makes me think that maybe this movie wants you to know the twist going in.
Yeah.
But because it's fairly early, I would say it's around the 25-minute mark. It's still a good movie with revealing that in the trailer. I just personally would have enjoyed to not have it spoiled for me with the trailer.
Like, had we gotten into it blind, we would have picked up on the subtle like clues and been like, wait, you know, instead of being like, oh yeah, I already.
I felt like they had me hooked once they revealed that the producer was Zach Krieger, who did Barbarian and Weapons.
Yes,
which, God,
we've seen.
Both are incredible. But yeah, that would have gotten me through the door to go watch it. But Companion is one of those movies that we cannot talk about without revealing the plot points that come up later in the film.
So if you don't know anything about Companion, go watch it now.
Yes,
and then come back.
Spoilers. Companion starts with our main character, Iris, played by Sophie Thatcher. And she is detailing her meet cute story with Josh, played by Jack Quaid. He's always pretty good.
The Nepo baby.
Yes.
So, do you... Oh, shit. Shit.
And it's a very cute sort of grocery store scene.
Like, it's oddly empty in this grocery store, and it looks like it is nighttime too.
Oh yeah, it's dreamy. It's dreamy in a way, like a dream sequence.
And she talks about how she never really felt any purpose in life until she met Josh.
Happened twice. The first was the day I met Josh.
I'm Josh.
I'm Iris. And the second, the day I killed him.
You know, that tells us, the viewer, what kind of happens in this movie. But she is woken up from this dream as Josh asks her to wake up.
Yeah, you hear him like echoey, like, Iris, wake up.
And we can assume that either it was a dream or whatever later. But they wake up in a...
It's a car that's self-driving.
But
we see Josh is like on his tablet.
Yeah, they're actually on their way to a secluded lake house. It brings us to the title card, which has this beautiful looking classic,
retro,
like pastel pink. One would say it's either dusky pink,
or we want to say it's what's that color?
Baker Miller pink,
which is known for being very
calming,
sedative.
Yeah, it's such an interesting choice because it looks like 50s houseware, 50s kitchenware.
Which is what Iris kind of like embodies in a way, because when she's in the grocery store, she looks very like old-timey.
Yeah, like woman at the grocery store. Costume designer for this movie really had their work cut out because the messages that they're trying to send, they're not subtle.
Yeah, not subtle at all.
But they arrive at this mansion and Iris is very nervous as they're walking up to it because she's telling Josh that her friends don't really like her, specifically Kat.
Yeah, she's like, Kat has never liked me ever, and I'm gonna do something stupid. Like I'm Iris. I'm bound to do something dumb.
Yeah, he kind of tells her to suck it up. They're already here.
And he also, like, because she's hesitant to go into the house at first, and he goes like, "Hey, Iris, tell me what's wrong. You know you can't lie to me."
Yes.
Which is a very like
foreshadowing
funny, yeah.
kind of thing.
Yay, you made it fucking finally.
Okay, so when you said remote, I thought you meant like a couple miles off the highway. I didn't realize you meant edge of fucking civilization.
Kat's sort of greeting them, but being a little...
She's not greeting them. She's greeting Josh. Like, she opens the door and she hugs Josh. She's like, hey! But, like, Iris kind of, like, goes in for a hug, but then she's like, okay, she's not going to hug me. Kat legit does not acknowledge Iris until she's forced to. Like, Josh literally goes, like, you know?
Once they meet Sergey, too, he's sort of looking at Iris.
Oh, yeah, he's, like, looking at her chest. Like,
while
he's just,
talking
like,
to her.
like that. Like, it's very obvious. He's not even looking at her face.
He's, like, observing her, not really, like, meeting her.
Yeah, yeah.
And this beautiful creation must be Iris.
Hello.
Such a pleasure. I have heard a lot about this one.
But then we cut to Patrick describing his meet cute with Eli.
At the dinner table.
Yeah, where they're all kind of gathered around.
And Patrick actually cooked that meal.
Yeah. What's funny to note about that is that while Patrick's telling the story, Iris is just like, she is so, not necessarily fawning, but she's just like so caught up in the story. Because she's someone that is very much about love and very much about her feelings of love. And the way that she responds to this story is really creepy.
Like there's this piece of you that you didn't even know is broken, and then suddenly it's fixed.
Describes her love for Josh as very obsessive.
Yeah, because she's like, I would do anything to make Josh happy. Like, she goes in it being like, yeah, like, I love Josh, but it ends up sounding like she's just so obsessed with him, like, to the point where it's not even love.
This person you've never met before, and you know that for the rest of your life, you will do whatever it takes to make this person happy.
Yeah. It's weird, and there's something off.
Yeah, and everybody like notices too. They're like, oh, okay. Because like Patrick, when he's describing his meet cute, everybody's like, oh,
normal.
that is so cute.
It's very normal sounding too. Iris, you can see she's got like sort of micro expressions too.
Her lips move really weird in this. I love that Sophie Thatcher did that, because she goes like
yeah, almost
like it's really weird. She twitches her mouth a lot.
So Kat has a one-on-one with Iris as like everyone else is sort of mingling.
He's got a beautiful wife.
Wife? Sergey's married?
Yeah.
And Kat reveals to Iris that she's not actually Sergey's
girlfriend. She's she's his mistress.
Yes, and that Sergey's married, and you know, we don't really know what he does for work, but we could tell that he's clearly someone that can have his mistress in a hideaway home and have it super, super like
his house is 17 miles away from anything. Like, he's paid to have his privacy.
He doesn't own the lake, but he owns all the land around the lake. This man has some secrets, we can say, but Sophie, sorry, Iris can't really comprehend.
Well, yeah, Iris like straight up like asked like Kat, like, why don't you like me? You know, like, do you even like me? And like Kat is like, you make me feel like replaceable. You make me feel like I'm not like a person, you know? And like Iris is like, no, like, you're Kat. Like, no one could ever replace you. You're unique in your own way. Yeah. And then that's when like Kat is like, oh, like, you know, like Sergey doesn't really love me. I'm just kind of like his plaything. And literally you see Iris like being like, what? You know, like, she literally cannot compute.
She can't comprehend that they have a relationship that isn't centered around love.
Yeah,
and that's really just the thing to take from that. But the party gets going as Eli throws on some jams.
Yeah, it's like it's a little like dance.
It's a weird sort of playlist. It reminds me kind of Drive, like the electronica kind of,
okay.
new wavy sort of. I like the sound. It's a good sound, but everyone's sort of dancing. It's really cute because there's like a scene where it sort of backs up and it observes the house, and the house sort of looks dream sequencey.
Yeah,
like,
it
right?
does.
I would say so.
Yeah, like everything around the house is dark, but the window where they're at is like full of light and fun.
In the middle of all the dancing, you could kind of tell that Iris doesn't like that Josh is dancing with Kat.
Yeah, because she's dancing with Sergey.
She pulls him away,
Yeah.
and then we cut through to like a really gross kind of sex scene.
Josh is like on top of her, orgasming,
And
it's so gross.
It's a little crude, and we're people that can tolerate, that sort of content.
Yeah,
in movies.
but that part was very like,
Unnecessary.
Yeah, I was like, ew, that's how he is? Gross. And like, Iris is trying to like talk to him, be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad we came up here.
I'm having
Everything's
a great
perfect.
time.
And Josh like turns and he's like, go to sleep, Iris.
I just want you to be happy, Josh. That's all.
Iris, go to sleep.
And she stops talking.
Yeah.
But they wake up the next morning, and Iris was told by Josh that the plan for the next morning was to go walk around the lake house, right?
Yeah, to have like a nice like lake morning or whatnot.
But
And
he's hungover.
yeah, he's like, oh, give me some time to shower and drink some coffee, but go ahead and head on down there.
Yeah, and as she goes, he sort of looks through his stuff.
Yeah.
And finds a USB and connects it to his phone.
Yeah.
So while that's going on, she makes her way to the lake. She's sort of alone. She's kind of enjoying the scenery before she's interrupted by Sergey. And he is, right off the bat, super aggressive.
Yeah, like he's like, put lotion on me.
On my shoulders, the
Yeah.
spots I can't reach.
Uh-huh.
He's like feeling on her hand.
And like, and Iris is like, oh, I'm just gonna go back up there.
He's not letting that happen.
Yeah, he's like, no, you're at my house. Aren't you having fun? And she's like, yeah. He's like, then stay. And she's like, okay.
It gets more and more uncomfortable before we can assume what she did, because it cuts to the crew just sort of all talking back at the lake house.
Yeah.
And it takes a very long time for them to even notice.
Cause she's like there all bloody, like she is covered in blood. She's just standing there, and they're just like over here talking, having a good time. And then Eli is finally like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah.
you know.
She's detailing her assault, and in the middle of it, you can tell she's probably having a panic attack because everyone else is freaking out too.
Yeah, like Kat goes off to go find Sergey.
It was important to note that while describing her assault,
He was trying to kill me, and the only thing I could think about was that if he did kill me, I'd never get to see you again, and that hurts so much more than the pain of being choked. I wouldn't let that happen.
she said she had no other choice.
It was self-defense. He was
She's-
gonna kill me. He
She
was
said
choking me.
But the choking wouldn't have hurt as bad as losing.
Oh yeah, she's like you said, she's like having a panic attack because she's like, I had to do it because the thought of losing you hurt more than being choked.
Yeah, and as she says that,
Much.
Iris, go to sleep.
Josh tells her to go to sleep, and the big reveal is here if you didn't watch the trailer.
Is that she's a robot?
She is a robot called a companion.
Yes.
So that's where we get the title from. And these companions are sort of taught to be docile.
Yeah, they can only be so smart, so strong. They can't hurt any living creature, right?
Yeah, and they can't hurt each other too.
Yeah.
They're docile.
Yeah.
And just subservient in a way too. It's sort of painful because Josh wakes her up to let her know this.
Yeah, like it's a very unnecessary thing. He wakes her up and he's like, all right, I'm going to pull off the Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You're a robot.
She's tied up though, but
By Patrick.
she's freaking out. He's calming her down by just being like, "You're just a robot.
Yeah.
Like I need you to understand that." And she's like, "No, but I have all these memories."
I have feelings. I can feel pain, guilt.
Yeah, and if you've seen Black Mirror, you can Black Mirror or even Ex Machina.
Yeah.
It's a very familiar concept. I like the way Black Mirror does it a little bit better because it's very just like, oh God, it's
Yeah.
really hurtful, but it's so sad to see because she's trying to plead with Josh being like, no, I'm this real person, and he retells their meet cute.
Well, he basically says he's like, oh yeah, like remember how we met? It was just like a thing I randomly picked on a drop screen. Like we could have met at the dog park. We could have met like anywhere, you know.
That was the actual meet cute. Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is playing in the background, so it makes me feel like he didn't really think about her name either. He just kind of like, oh, whatever, Iris. Yeah. You know, I think that's why that song was put there to just show how sort of lazy he is. But it was sort of like, you know, getting a fridge installed at your house.
Oh yeah.
The delivery guys come and drop her off,
and he's telling him how to reset her and what to do, how to establish the love link,
program her intelligence,
and how he can change her eye color, her voice, her intelligence,
she
and
can't
everything.
Lie.
Yeah, and she cannot lie.
That's one of the things, and it's very transactional. We noticed that Josh doesn't really read the user agreement though.
Yeah.
Which I mean, who reads those things, right?
I mean, that was a whole South Park episode.
I know. So.
Oh, and by the way, too, the first thing that Josh does after like Iris wakes up is just like does her. Like, that's the first thing he does.
Yeah, it's pretty gross.
Yeah, you hear it, and it's just like, oh my gosh. Like, are you kidding me, Josh?
Kat sort of interrupts this unnecessary thing.
Because like what the heck?
Nothing.
What the fuck are you waiting for? Shut her down already.
Shut me down.
Fuck,
Kat, Jesus Christ.
What is she talking about? Shut me down. Josh!
What do you, to Josh, right?
Yeah, she's like, why is she awake? Shut her down now. And that makes Iris like panic. She's like, don't shut me down. Yeah. Don't shut me down.
So Kat and Josh go to a separate room to
talk about their plan.
But Josh doesn't turn off Iris.
Yeah, he doesn't turn off Iris.
He leaves her in that chair strapped up. She notices the knife that she used to defend herself is like off on the corner somewhere.
Yeah, like it fell out of her hand and it fell in between under a chair.
Yes. And as, you know, she's sort of struggling, Kat and Josh are sort of
not cool at all.
Well, okay, I don't like surprises, Josh. This was not part of the plan.
Look, I know, and I'm sorry, but I mean, you know, considering everything she's done for us, I figure she was at least owed an explanation.
They reveal that this was part of their plan.
They orchestrated it, and you know that's why she's kind of chewing them out.
Yeah, she was like, "This was not part of the plan. Shut her down now."
It was orchestrated so they can get Sergei's money.
Because apparently in the house there's a safe with like $12 million that they were planning to split with each other.
And they're sort of arguing a little bit back and forth, but Iris manages to escape.
Yeah.
And right before Josh was like, Iris, like, shut down, she punches him in the throat.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is she, like, tells Kat, she's like, okay, if, like, he seems like he's dizzy or he's, like, about to puke or something, take him to the hospital. Like, she still cares about Josh, and it's really funny to me.
Yeah.
And then there's just, like, funny little scene where like we see Eli calling the cops, being like, "Oh yeah, she's tied up. She's not going anywhere." And we
Patrick's
see her,
like,
yeah,
trying to inform him.
He's like, "Baby, actually," because like we just see Iris running out of the door right behind them.
Yeah, it's super funny. I would say this movie's jokes really do land when they want to land.
Yeah.
It does really well at being a comedy, but Josh now has no choice but to tell Eli and Patrick about the plan.
Yeah, because also Iris stole his phone, which controls Iris.
So he can't stop her.
Yeah, there's no calling her back, no shutting her down or anything. She is gone. They need to find her.
He tells Eli and Patrick that they need to get her before Empathics finds her. Empathics being the company that makes the companions.
Yeah.
Saying that, like, he confesses to the murder, but not really. He doesn't really own up to it.
Yeah.
He just sort of says they gave her a push. But they soften the blow of this horrible act by telling Eli and
about
Patrick,
the money.
Oh, God damn it. That smells so fucking good.
Yeah, and then they talk about splitting it.
Three ways
in front of Patrick.
You mean 4-way split?
No, I mean 3-way.
But there's 4 of us.
Yeah, and then Eli gets mad and because they're like, "Oh, Patrick doesn't count," you know. And then we find this got me the first time I watched it. We find out that Patrick is a companion too.
Really nice. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
It's okay. I don't mind.
Patrick, go to sleep. What the fuck, dude?
And we actually get to see the meet cute story of him and Eli. It's super super cute.
It is super cute. They met at a Halloween party.
And Harvey Keitan's in this cute sort of dragon dinosaur.
Yeah, he's like in a dragon dinosaur outfit, and Patrick's a vampire. And it's just so they do like a little dance.
Yeah, it's a little boo thing.
Yeah,
which is in like every commercial these days.
But like they also tell Eli like, hey, like we weren't gonna tell you this, but this happened, and you were only here to like corroborate our story.
Yeah,
you
know. So that's a cool reveal because when Eli pauses Patrick, it is a genuine shock.
Yeah, like I genuinely was like, oh my god, he was a robot too.
But then he wakes him back up. He says, hey, we're going robot hunting because they have this big ass gun.
Yeah.
That was in Sergei's safe with the money.
Yes.
Because it was so funny when they saw all that money because
what?
Eli smells like.
Oh yeah, he like grabs a wad. He's like,
oh god,
it smells so good.
So they go robot hunting. And
they go into the woods and they end up splitting up. Patrick and Eli and Kat and Josh.
They go the other. While this is going on, Iris is messing with Josh's phone, which has full control of her.
And she sees that her intelligence is only at 40%. And she turns up her intelligence to 100%.
It's a really cool scene because then now that she's really, really smart, she can sort of
stepped into her power.
Yeah, she simulates what options.
Yeah, she says like, okay, if I walk home, Josh will be there and he'll kill me, right? But if I get to the car, I can beat him, you know, and I can change and then I can just go, you know.
And that's probably the plan that she goes with, is trying to use Josh's electric car. Mm-hmm. That's another thing that this movie does, is it tells us how much Josh sort of really doesn't do for himself.
Yeah, because like
his car drives him.
Yeah, his car drives him.
His companion's a robot.
Yeah, and then like in the beginning of the movie, we see that Iris is the one carrying all the luggage, and Josh is just carrying this like little tiny bag.
That is I do remember that. Yeah, that's crazy. I forgot that was a thing.
And then he asks her like every morning, like, "Hey Iris, what's the weather today?"
Yeah, I don't know if this is a message on how reliant we are on technology, because later on, Josh needs to get Sergei's PIN code. Sergei has this obsession with Stalin.
Yeah, and his passcode is Stalin's birthday, and he's like, "What is Stalin's birthday?" Like he wants to like Google it, but he can't because he doesn't have his phone.
And so that's a very funny scene, and I kind of get that message super clearly. Mm-hmm. But while this is going on, Eli and Patrick sort of give up on finding.
Yeah, like Eli is like, "Okay, baby, let's go back. Let's do the thing and then make me some like dinner."
Yeah.
And Patrick reveals that he knows he's a companion robot. He was smart enough to piece it together, and he's just never told Eli.
But Eli genuinely does love Patrick, and he says, "Look, I don't treat you how
Josh treats Iris.
Like I genuinely do love you, and I don't care.
And they have
to tell my parents."
Yeah, he goes like, F this, Dad. I love the robot.
So that's like I would say the gay parallel, right? It's not like it's not like, oh Dad, I'm gay. Oh Dad, like I
love the robot. I didn't pick up on that. That's so funny.
But while they're having this genuinely really sweet moment, they make a cute couple.
Yeah, like they seem like they genuinely love each other. Honestly,
Iris's phone goes off because Josh finally got access to Sergei's phone.
Yeah. So he's like calling or trying to like find my iPhone kind of thing.
They know that that she's there, and Eli and Iris have this struggle.
Yeah, like he's like trying to grab her. Iris is trying to like back up, and we hear a gunshot
go off.
Yeah, and then Eli falls on top of Iris.
Eli?
Which that's the second time that
whenever she's been attacked by a man, that they die on top of her, sort of not necessarily missionary position, but like the man is on top of her.
I feel like that's like a symbolic thing.
There's got to be something there, because we'll see later.
Yeah.
But it's to me, I noticed that right away. I said, oh, that's something. That
I feel like that's like her taking her power in a way too. Like,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. I feel like with the clothing too, I feel like it ties in with that because she is not a person. Just like a lot of 50s housewives felt at the time. They're like, I'm not a person. I'm just like
I'm just a cleaning lady. I'm just a mother. I'm
an
just,
appliance.
Yeah.
Which is why I feel like they chose that
that era of
because
clothing.
you could tell in all her outfits.
Yeah, it's very clean. It's very like pinup, pretty,
Smart
conservative.
housewife looking.
Yeah, smart house looking. Like she just looks like the perfect little like person. You know?
But now Eli has passed.
Iris runs away again.
Yes, she escapes. Patrick's sort of.
He becomes like very catatonic because he's like, oh my god,
Eli's dead.
he's dead. Like that was the love of my life.
She gets into the car.
Drive. 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 Drive home.
She gets out. It's this really cool scene where she uses the voice control on Patrick's phone to
yeah.
activate the car.
Because also Josh is like outside the car being like, Iris, like you can't leave, like this is my car. And you know, she quickly finds out like, yeah, only Josh can command his car. But like you said, she uses the voice thingy to change her pitch to sound like Josh, and it works. It's really cool. Because like even Iris is like, yeah, I did that. But of course, like in Ready or Not 2 as well, sorry. The car stopped.
It's
because
reported stolen.
Yeah, they reported stolen, so like it automatically stops.
She pretty much is there waiting.
She's not waiting. She is trying
to get out.
She is kicking the door window open.
Josh, though, he's very quick to thinking. He now decides to jailbreak Patrick.
Yeah, he resets him because apparently behind their ear, if you put your thumb there for like 3 seconds, it resets the companion robot. So he does that. He picks the meet cute again, and we see it again with Josh instead of Eli, which is really funny
and sick in a way.
Yeah, because it does show like, hey, like. I could pick whatever. It does not matter how we meet.
Yeah,
you know?
But he also turns up Patrick's aggression
to
all the way.
100%.
There's a funny scene with Iris and this cop that eventually finds her there.
What is that you're speaking there? German?
Yeah, Deutsch.
Because she switches her voice to German.
To German because she knows she can't lie.
Yeah.
So like the cop's like, oh, like what's going on? And then in German she's like, I killed all these people.
Yeah, which is super smart, probably because of her race intelligence now. But the cop sort of pieces together
that she came from Sergei's house.
He sees the knife and he's arresting her. But as he's arresting her, Patrick's on his way, sort of like the T-1000, very
honestly,
scary, just walking towards him.
And he like bashes his head in.
He bashes the cop's face in.
Yeah.
And he manages to
get Iris
and stop her through the phone.
Yeah. He picks up like the phone and turns her off.
He now is driving the cop car with the dead cop and Iris back to the lake house where now Kat is freaking out.
Yeah, because Kat is like, F this. A cop is dead now. And she like tries to take her half of the money.
I like that a lot because she's like, if I'm going to die, at least I'm going to die rich.
Yeah, honestly, right? And then like as soon as she's about to leave, Josh is like, oh, by the way, Josh makes this about himself too. Because he's like, oh my God, just like any woman in my life, when it gets hard, you guys freaking leave me.
And he confuses her for a robot because he's like, Kat, stop. And she's like, I'm not one of your robots.
Yeah. And so like Josh tells like Patrick, he's like, Patrick, stop her. And Patrick freaking like stabs her right here. And Kat's like,
oh God. She can't feel it because she took like 2 Xanax.
Oh yeah, Zanny, remember? Yeah. But no, like it's really funny because like Kat is like, I just can't. And like she like Josh,
it's such a mess.
Josh is even like, Kat, she's like, shut up. Like, let me die in peace. You know? Like she's like, I don't need a man in my last few moments of life telling me what to do. Like, just let me die.
Please, shut the fuck up for once.
It's very funny because she notices that it's about to rain too.
Yeah.
Unlike Patrick and Iris, who know exactly what the weather is.
Oh,
She's kind of
yeah.
just enjoying the moment, being like, "Oh, look, it's gonna rain." Like,
Yeah.
that's I don't know. There might have been something there. My media literacy isn't quite there yet to understand what that meant. But we wake up as Iris. She is now tied up.
She's in new clothes. She's at the dinner table, and you know the really like messed up thing to me is that Josh still made Patrick like make him dinner. You know, he's over here like eating in front of Iris,
and it's super unnecessary, super just evil.
It's like F you
He makes
in your face.
She insults him. She totally clears him.
She calls him like a whiny little dick boy.
And he doesn't like that, so he turns her intelligence all the way to 0.
And then he's like, "Oh, you feel pain? Let's see."
And like he tortures her by having her hold her hand over a fire. And he calls empathics, and he's freaking out. So I'm guessing he's not involving law enforcement in his new plan.
Yeah, but you and I pointed out, like, how are the other police not like
looking for this
for the first guy, for the first police officer? Because obviously Eli called the cops to come to the house, so we're assuming that that's the police officer that's supposed to be on the way to the house.
Yes, yeah. They're really absent here, but empathics gets here. They hear Josh's story,
and the entire time they're like,
"Oh, sorry." Josh made Iris shoot herself in the head.
Oh yeah, he like burns her arm off, and then she like shoots herself in the head
because he made her. He could have just kept her turned off.
I know, like.
But anyway, Josh starts to freak out because the empathics people hear his plan. They can kind of tell he's lying.
Yeah, they can tell something's wrong.
But they shouldn't have said anything either, because they revealed to Josh.
They're like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about like her head being like blown to pieces because all the information is stored in her stomach." Actually.
No, about her. Why do you think she malfunctioned?
Oh, he monitored her. 100%.
You think so?
Yeah, that dude's fucked.
He's like, "Wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me?"
The internal storage that records everything that was in the user agreement that he didn't read.
Yeah, and then also, Patrick dresses up as the police officer, and the empathic guy's like, "Hey, you look familiar to me," you know, but he can't like put his finger on it. So like once they leave, they're talking about how like, "Oh yeah, that guy definitely modded his robot. We're gonna know everything.
He's gonna go to jail."
Yeah, and when they're kind of just like talking amongst themselves like that, Patrick straight up is like shooting the driver.
He manages to kill one of the empathics people. Yeah, the driver you said.
Yeah.
But he's about to kill Teddy, who is the only other named empathics person. But just as he's about to do that, Iris stops Patrick by reminding him about his original love.
Eli. Yeah, he's like, "Eli loved you, remember? Josh doesn't love you. Josh is using you." And Patrick's like, "You're lying." And Iris is like, "I can't lie." And that's what makes like Patrick like really sad, and he remembers Eli, and then he like
ends himself.
Yeah, he ends himself. He gets the taser and like puts it in his mouth, and you see like his eyes are all cracked. He's out of commission.
Teddy from empathics decides to help Iris
because she saved his life.
Yeah, and he actually sort of treats them like people because he can't comprehend why people would torture these companions because they had a conversation about that with the empathics people. But she makes her way back. She's sort of playing tricks on Josh as he's packing up the money.
Yeah, she does the voice changing thing.
She plays the song from earlier.
Yeah.
And they have this back and forth, and she has a gun. She shoots at him, but Josh still knows that she can't hurt him.
Like, even though she has full control of herself, like, he's like, "No, your emotions are tied to me. Like, even if you wanted to hurt me, you don't want to hurt me."
So they have a struggle, and he ends up back on top of her. He's sort of being evil towards her.
And he makes her be like, "Tell me I'm your everything."
Yeah, it's
creepy. It's gross.
It's tough to watch a little bit, but as he's bragging about her not being able to harm him, she finds this electric wine opener.
Oh yeah, that's been like in the movie, throughout the.
It's coming like in the beginning, middle, and end. You would see it.
And she freaking like stabs him in the same spot that she had to shoot herself, by the way, which I think is very like symbolic. And
it cuts through him. It manages to get through his brain enough to.
You see it like. Get through his eye too in a way.
Yeah,
right?
It's a really cool sort of scene. I liked it a lot, honestly. It didn't look too fake.
And for the last time,
he dies on top of her.
Yes, he dies on top of her again.
So, I don't know. There's a message to be unfolded there, but she decides to pick herself up. She looks through Sergei's wardrobe. She packs up his money.
Yeah. She finds a sick ass.
She showers up too. So
yeah.
A cleansing
she
ritual
off.
of sorts. She embraces that her hand no longer looks like a human hand.
So she takes off the skin.
And it's a very robot hand. And she drives away in this sick ass car. It's this red convertible.
You know that there'll be nobody left in this world to hold me tight. Nobody left in this world to kiss goodnight.
And she actually sees a different version of her robot.
Yeah, it's another Iris model that you can see. Only this one's more like a 50s wife.
Yeah,
with
she's
the blonde hair,
blue eyes,
and
red lipstick.
The husband almost looks like, or
the person with her,
the human partner.
Yeah,
looks very 50s husband looking.
Yeah.
And it's almost as if she's waving that life goodbye and becoming her own person, because that's how the movie ends. She waves at that model of herself, and that's how it ends. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's one of those. It's one of those movies because of like the twist and all that. Like the first time watching, you're just like, oh my gosh, it's mind explosions. But like watching it a couple more times afterwards, it's not as like whoa, because everything's gonna happen. Yeah, but it's still a great movie.
Yeah, I personally would give it a 3 on Letterboxd because of were we thinking 3.5?
I was thinking 4.
4. I can see 4. 4 on Letterboxd. It's good. It's good. Go out and watch it, or I hope you enjoyed our commentary on it. I wish we had more media literacy to understand, but as always, subscribe, like, share our videos.
And comment what movies you want us to do next.
So, bye.
Bye.